So listen to the King James translation of our verse for today. It says, "Put on, therefore, as the elect of God, holy and beloved, bowels of mercy, kindness, humbleness of mind, meekness, long-suffering." That reads a little differently to the modern ear, no? Put on bowels of mercy, kindness, humbleness of mind, meekness, and long-suffering. And before I make a bad joke referring back to the changing of diapers, in Greek, the term translated as bowels here refers not only to the intestines, but also to the liver and the spleen and the heart, to our guts. For some reason, in the first translation we read, either the Common English Bible, which I read, or the New Revised Standard Version, which Carolyn read, both of those translations leave out that word. So all we get is an appeal to put on or to clothe ourselves in these qualities. But Colossians isn't saying that things like compassion and patience are just like clothing we put on for display on the outside. It's also emphasizing that they are things that reside inside of us. They're qualities of being. And it's not an either or. A common type of therapy, cognitive behavioral therapy, it emphasizes that it's not just that our thoughts shape our behavior, but also our behaviors end up shaping what we think. It's not just that what we feel shapes our actions, but our actions also end up shaping what we feel. It's not just that what we believe shapes what we practice, but also what we practice shapes what we believe. So this verse is suggesting that putting on compassion and patience like clothing, acting them out, practicing them, it goes along those things arising up from our insides, from our guts, from our hearts. The doing and the being go together, they overlap. After talking about her morning phone habit, Tish Harrison Warren shares her realization that we are shaped every day, whether we know it or not, by practices, rituals, and liturgies that make us who we are. Just like we have liturgies that we speak together here in worship, and rituals that are part of our worship each Sunday that shape us and transform us, we also have rituals at home, rituals at work, that are part of what forms us. Maybe things like making coffee for ourselves in the morning, or making it for someone we love, pausing for a deep breath, a moment of prayer before we respond to that annoying email, or sharing the highs and lows of our day at dinner time or at bedtime. Sometimes these little things are like putting on patience or kindness like a piece of clothing, and in the process of putting it on, practicing it, it becomes part of who we are. It shapes us then to face the bigger challenges of our lives and the bigger challenges of our times.